All right, today I'm gonna show you how to solve a linear equation using multiplication and division. So again, basically when you solve a linear equation, you have to get the variable on one side of the equation by itself. So last week I told you when you have a variable and a number in front of the variable and there's nothing in between, that represents multiplication, okay? That represents multiplication right here. So that's 4 times D. So basically what they're asking you is what number times 4 will give you 36? That's basically what they're asking you. But in order to solve this algebraically, we do or perform the opposite operation. So what's the opposite of division? Of multiplication? Division. So I'm going to divide 4D by 4. Divide that by 4. Okay? So if I divide this side by 4, I must divide the other side by 4 to keep everything balanced. That cancels out. So D is equal to 36 divided by 4 would be 8. So D is equal to 8. Okay? 9, I'm sorry, 9. Okay? 4 times 8 is 32, my bad. All right, now, if I want to do a check, if I want to check this to make sure my answer is right, what I would do is just go 4 times 9 and see if that's equal to 36. 4 times 9 is 36. Both sides equal, so therefore I know that this is my correct answer right there. Okay. All right, now let's go over here to number 8. Let's look at number 8. So number 8, you have division here. So what's the opposite of division? Multiplications. So what I want to do is I want to find the reciprocal of this, meaning I'm going to take whatever coefficient is here. If there's nothing right here, there's a 1. So actually this right here is negative 1 over 8. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to multiply this whole entire side right here times negative 8 over 1. You flip it upside down. All right. If I multiply this side or times negative 8 over 1, I have to multiply this side times negative 8 over 1. Like so. This cancels out. Okay? So I'm left with T on this side of my equation. What's 7 times 8? 56. Now I deal with my integers. A negative times a negative will be a positive. But remember, in high school, we don't have to put that plus sign. We just leave it like, with nothing right there. It's understood that there's a plus sign right there. Okay? And you could check it the same way. The check would be, you have 56 divided by 8, and there was a negative right there, and see if that is equal to a negative 7. And we know that 56 divided by 8 is 7, and there's a negative right there. So both sides equal, so I know that this is my correct answer. This is how you check it. Let's take a look at C. With C, you have 3/5 x is equal to negative 8. Now, same thing here. I need to get x by itself. So in order to get rid of this fraction, what you do is you flip this upside down, find its reciprocal. So that'll be, multiply this times 5 over 3. Okay? If I multiply this side times 5 over 3, what do I have to do over this side? Yep. Multiply times 5 over 3. This cancels out. I'm left with x on this side. So I'm going to go negative 8 times 5, which is what? 40. So this is negative 40 divided by 3. All right, now, you never leave your answer as an improper fraction. An improper fraction is when the numerator, the top number, is larger than the bottom number. This is called your denominator. That's called your numerator. You never leave your answer like this. All right? So you either want to put this in a decimal or you want to put this in a mixed number. Convert this into a mixed number. All right? A mixed number has a whole number and then it has a fraction. If it's a mixed number. If it's a decimal, of course, then there's going to be a decimal point and then there's going to be some digits behind it. So basically, let's say, okay, well, I know 10 times 3 is 30. That's too much left over. Let me go 11. I can go 12. I know 3 times 12 is 36. If I go 13, okay, so that's 39. So what I'm gonna do this, 3 into 40, like this. Yeah, 13. I know 3 goes into 4 one time. That's gonna give me 3. Subtract this 1, bring the 0 down. And 3 goes into 10 3 times. So that's 9. And I have a 1 right here. Well, 3 won't go into 1. So this is 13. So you can write this as a mixed number. 13 and 1/3. Or you can write this as 13.333. Okay? The reason you can write this as 3.333 is because a third. You take your remainder. This is your remainder right here. Take your remainder and put it over the number you divided by. So therefore, you get 13 and 1/3. Okay? So that's how you would do it. Oh, and then it's negative. Forgot my negative. Thank you. Don't forget your negative, guys. Okay? So there's negative 1/3 or negative 13 1/3 or negative 13.333. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, I gotta go back and walk. Okay, I got it. I can't. No, I got it. All right. Any questions about that?